Welcome to Thunkworks. Metz Tools have very kindly sent me this. Let's get into it. So this should be one of their deep throat string stretcher tools. Wow, look at that. So this is a deep throat model. I believe it's 8 inch depth. Yeah, 8 inch throat depth. Right, so the only sheet metal I've got at the moment is this stuff, which is really thin. This is about 0.4 of a millimetre. And I've got this stuff, which is 1.4 millimetres. So I really would prefer something right in the middle, like 0.8, 0.9, sort of 1 millimax. But I'm going to have a play around with this, see what results I get. See, at the moment this is just hand operated, and if you were to use a large piece of sheet metal, I don't know, on your own, it would be pretty difficult. You can get foot operated shrinker stretchers, so in the future I may make my own stand with a foot pedal, which actually means you've got both hands to handle a large piece of sheet metal or panel or whatever it is you're working on. So I've moved it over to this side of the table. Just gives me a bit more access to get behind it on the lever. So this is 1.4mm steel, mild steel. So the limit of this is 1.5 or 16 gauge mild steel, or 1.9 millimeters in aluminium. So this is almost at the limit for the steel. Oh. You can see there, so I've shrunk this section. So these jaws are the shrinking jaws, so as they come together, each jaw's got two separate parts, and they pull together. There's a separate set of jaws which do the opposite and pull apart. I'll swap them out in a little while. I'm just going to do a little bit more and see. I'm going to go back over this same section and just see how much I can get it to shrink. So quite a bit of a bend in there. So this would be good for like around sort of door frames and door apertures and window apertures, and making up repair panels. So we'll have a go on the same flange with the shrinker. No, that was the shrinker. With the stretcher in a minute. I've got this. So this stuff. This is 0.5 millimetre. It's a bit thin, really, but I've got an idea of something I want to make, so I'm going to have a try. I've put some scribe lines, centre line, and then actually equally spaced. Anyway, I'm going to try and shrink this equally. Well, I'm just going to see what happens, really. First time I've done this. Obviously with a sheet metal like this, you need to be holding it. With the flange, it supports itself, so you can just leave it in the jaw and just move it, and then, you know. So you can see there, this was a flat piece of sheet metal. So this edge is now shorter than it was originally, which obviously means it's curving round, but also the edge rolls over. I'll show you a bit closer. So these kinks are the actual gaps in the jaws. Because this sheet metal is really thin, it's actually folding it over. You can hopefully just see that. So we'll keep going with it. What I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to swap out the jaws, put the stretching jaws in, having now another go on the flange just to show you what that does. So this is the lower shrinking jaw, and you can see all that happens when you pull the lever, pushes down the jaws, and in this case they squeeze together, which pulls the sheet metal in, and the opposite happens on these ones. So as you pull down, the jaws actually pull apart, so the V goes the other way. So this is the same piece of metal, the 1.4mm thick flange that I had. Oh. There you can see there, it's bent it the opposite way. But yeah, fun tool. So you can see that. So that could be, you know, wheel arch on a car, motorbike, rear fender. You know, if you were like building a hot rod and needed to make the corner of the roof panel, and you've got a really, you know, really deep throat there. So you can gently shrink or stretch whatever shape you need to make. So that's it for this video. I'll leave links in the description to the Metz Tools website, where you can go and have a look at this shrink stretcher, and they do a few other different versions as well. So yeah, go take a look at that. They do other sheet metal working tools as well, English wheels, bead rollers. I do have a couple of other videos about, which I'll link in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.